Bang is super low.
Stays on a summoner. Heal gonna land the Q. Karsa, I think, predicted a flash, predicted a juke, and Bang didn't.
Carson, not a good trade they took in lane, but he's still up on CS, and now they're going to go for a dive. MMD wants out of there.
He has to actually summoner TP away from the gank, and Peanut didn't have enough auto attacks left to kill him off.
Simple strike early on. The vertical jungle forces the gank to be on the bottom side, but it fails here. This is the hesitation, or like the difference between a montage moment and honestly
Maple, Karsa, and Sordar actually played against SKT in the 2013 Worlds quarterfinals as the Gamma Bears, but trade in the mid lane.
Big trade at that. Faker nearly taking down Maple. Mana pool low enough, but watch out. He's got 100 just now. He can't QR or do much else.
Nice flash.
Can Maple get the chase? He has flash himself, but didn't have mana for the Q to follow up, I believe, so can't go for any more.
Can't play safe. I don't want to overextend. I don't need the guy that ints because I used my flash somewhere else. You know, it's so hard.
Flash into Faker because the Shockwave has the threat.
Oh, here comes the fish when he puts the ulti down. Layers it pretty beautiful. The kick to get him off, but that's going to be the kill picked up. Why did Huni even bother flashing? First blood to Karsa.
Flash has been the story of this day. Betty, though.
Speaking of flashing, why not actually hit the button, Betty?
Yeah, is this the best Nami? Maybe Maple can get some pressure mid and roll on top. That is the win condition right now for the Flashers. Let's watch this again.
Yeah, Huni had cleared the blast cone, but Lee Sin can just board jump over the wall. Late flash. Nice secure right there by Karsa. Watching the other side.
He has so much time. There's no way you outrun that. It's not even close.
Already slowed of any player in the LCK this year. He really has been the star player. Here comes another combo.
Lots of damage on to Betty, who chooses to stun the Nami and just dies for the CC chain. Beautiful ultimate from Bang.
Any of your ideas across the board. I'm interested right there. SKT didn't go to finish the bot lane turret. Flash was trying to get a kill onto Wolf here.
Well, they do get Wolf. Ooh, jukes! Oh. The Sonic Wave just barely. He's the best team in the world for a reason. Even the individual players are at worst top 3 in their role, you've got to imagine. Ooh, Arrow. Arrow's going to land this time onto Wolf. Plenty of damage here. Does have flash, but can he get over the wall? Yes. But the Q's going to land this time around. Karsa's able to secure it. Flash rolls back on the board for the first time in a while. Only 1,000 gold apart, and this is certainly a much more competitive game than last time.
That's what it takes. Yeah, Wolf was actually over-invaded right there. Looked like he was trying to set up a play on the bottom lane. Didn't even get the deep vision. And this actually allows Flash to get aggressive. MMD, unanswered.
Oh, and Faker! We talked about the best players in the world, but that was not even close to that Flash being on the wall.
Objective trade here. With SKT tunneling very hard on this Dragon. Having Huni hold mid, but the top lane turret was under pressure. So the crossman could be Maple going top.
They look for Huni. He's going to pop the Zonius to get rid of the Unleashed power, but there's still going to be enough Unleashed here as Karsa takes the kill. 3 for him with the Q in the mid lane. Display, that turret dies.
Yes.
So a missed call is the reason that turret is not dead right now. And now Betty chased down by Huni, flashing away. He's not going to make it out of this one, I don't think. He's trying to run, and actually he's going to be fine. Huni does not want to turn the ulti on.
You can actually...
That when the team is going for the dive on Nami, they shoot it out, right? I feel like there's some upside there for that one. Now towards the bot side we go. MMD wants it on Huni, can't find any of the skill shots just yet, and of course Shark is down as well. Not a lot to get just yet. There is the arrow. It's gonna hit nothing, actually. Sidesteps with Faker. MD gets the shield, looks for the front line damage, but again, with no Shark, doesn't get much. Shockwave hits the front line. Doesn't mean a lot there either. Now Maple is in, has to wait out the exhaust. They didn't go for the Unleashed power. Will they go for a Wolf? Yes, they do get the kill picked off now into Huni. Nice kickback onto Peanut. That's gonna be 2 for 0 so far, and Huni's next up for the chopping block. Can they get number 3? The slow is there. Yes, they do.
SKT was in a 4v5 that entire fight, and when Faker Shockwave is down, it lowers the threat, but nearly getting a pick in the jungle.
Some damage there. No really major cooldowns burned though. Neither ults from Faker.
Assassin on the way to the next item. You can see nearly 10,000 gold with 2020.
Yeah, but in the breaking points, macro-wise, hang on, here's another arrow, back gets caught, QSS.
Critical breaking point to have.
Not dying to turrets, you're catching them in time, and if you get chunked out, you miss 120 gold worth of minions when it gets pushed away. Now look for the play. Nice dash by Peanut to get away from the ward hop, but there's the arrow, the stun on Faker, and he's been deleted. No ulti available. Wolf next up. The Shark is in. That was nicely played. 2 for 0. They've gotten control again.
They're going for Baron right here because Huni canceled his teleport. He has Equalizer here. This may be a bait and switch. There is no vision in the pit.
SKT can make it to defend. They just put another ward down, but it is so difficult to expect the Equalizer to fly through. Will Flash was finishing for Peel.
There's no vision though. They could even hide in the pit right now. Peanut has to face check.
6,000 health. That's what SKT saw. There's enough time. They don't need to do much for it. And Flash Wolves, will they stay on this one? They are going to try. They do good damage, but Peanut's in range. Got to respect this though. And Flash Wolves squander the lead.
So much patience from Huni, not equalizing, but so dangerous too. They have to guess how low the Baron is because they didn't have vision of it that whole time.
They got one glimpse of 6,000 in the middle of that. They saw, okay, it's not in smite range. We can kite away again.
They knew it was started with the boot trinket, then the Graves walked up. It's just, this was a beautiful dance from both these teams. I love the respect that's going back and forth.
Bangs down in the bot lane. Huni's top with no JP. Peanut doesn't have anybody to come check with them.
It's a fake out. It's a bait and switch. The Flash Wolves, they fake their base. Now Peanut, he has to figure out what's going on. He knows they're in the pit because he saw the wall.
Help. They're going to kick him out. He might just die to the Shark. Now, is there going to be a steal? There's no chance. Absolutely perfect by Flash Wolves. Couldn't have been better. Baron.
Flash topside. This is beautiful. So push top. Catch mid.
Great ulti.
Deal with bot lane. No, if you buff them.
And MMD was smart, exactly. Melee minions get significant damage reduction with the Baron buff on them. He jumps forward, they get the stun on Peanut. The Shark is there, he's gonna die for this one. And SKT probably should not have defended a turret 2v5. That is a mistake, and it's gonna be Flash Wolves getting another turret picked up.
At 5v4.
Now, Huni has no equalizer, Peanut's not even alive. Flash Wolves is just running right into the base.
15 seconds from the jungler, inhibitor turret is gone. When can SKT get themselves a fight? The kickback on a Faker! He's gonna flash, but he's still dead. That's 11-2 win kills, and Flash Wolves looking to close out if they can do it. Peanut just now back alive, but it's still a 5v4. Baron buff on, and time.
Reward, some of these guys are maxed out in items. For example, there's a potion on Maple. Apparently, he still needs that biscuit. No control word there.
Yep. We'll see SKT coming down through the mid lane, looking into the river. Looks like SKT does want to contest on this Baron. MMD is tanking it. He's getting some MR and armor shredded off as well.
If SKT are ever going to fight their way back in the game, this would be it.
Back walks into tank it. The QSS, and the Shark's not going to land either.
Such a smart move right there by Bang. A flashless AD stepping in front of an Asher because he has QSS, but now that is down, and there are other ways Flash Wolves can initiate.
But now the detaunt is actually moving in Flash Wolves' favor because look at the top lane. Minions are amassing. While usually 5v5 is great if you don't have side lane pressure, SKT need to deal with that top lane somehow.
So Huni's recalling. There are some wards around. Carson waiting in the wings, sees Peanut. Decides he's not going to go for the fight just yet. Huni just going to clear minions in the base, and they're given time for it.
He still does have teleport, though. SKT will need to get a good ward down from the TP on. He can come behind with that.
Finishing it.
Beautiful by Carson. Gets him away, gets him back in, and gets him out. Nicely done. Kicks Peanut, gets the smite now on the Wolf to smite it down by the unleashed power of Maple.
Yeah, Jack was right on the money. There weren't enough scrying orbs to get vision. There was no knowledge here, and because it's so late in the game, they could easily tank that Nashor. Huni is playing Janitor in the base, but they've lost their support.
And the gameplay by Maple there, 7 orb ultimate, just straight up one-shots Wolf in the end. Now Baron in a 5v4, they get it off Faker.
Are gonna Faker, plenty of damage, Shockwave by sometime. Equalizer gets not a lot done. Carson still wants in, he's tanky enough. 5v4, they've got the middle inhibitor turret down.
Now look at the discipline here. MMD was called back by his team. They just said, no, focus in it first. Another arrow back, no QSS.
No QSS, none is there. The damage output's in. They're gonna knock down the bot laner. Huni's next up on it. And he's gonna pop Zonia's, but he's gonna die for this one. Not even a chance of getting out. And Flash Wolves have done it. They have taken down SKT. They have handed them their first loss of the mid-season invitational. Maple Game plays one more down, and it's Flash Wolves giving up only 2 kills the entire